Sawa. Good morning and welcome back to Joe Around the World. Welcome back to lovely Book Square Beach again with the sun. I thought I'd use this beautiful, very beautiful morning to reflect a little how it is being back in China, how it is being in Xiamen compared to previously having been to Guangzhou. So, first of all, language. I've been practicing a little in between, so I guess Chinese got a little better, but still I don't understand shit. In conversations, there's a lot of feigning, pretending to understand, but well, I guess a lot of you know how it is learning a language and then being able to practice it for the first times. So that's how it feels now. But it's fun. It's so much fun getting lost in translation seriously again. Also the misunderstandings, especially with the tones in Chinese. Yeah, in some situations it's annoying not being able to understand and frustrating, especially when people see me as a foreigner. I guess that mostly applies to tourists and people from the countryside. They'll be like, "Oh, foreigner, like 外国人, 老外," and then you're just thinking to yourself, seriously, is that the only thing you have to say? Because sometimes it actually really is the only thing they have to say, and be staring, sometimes even with their eyes open. But that's it this time. That's like after that everything's been said and done. And yes, like I said, it causes my temper to rise, but I guess keeping that at bay is a good practice for me as a yogi now, right? That's that. Of course, like from like a language nerd or some as a language lover, it's frustrating not being able to understand what they say apart from that, because a lot of times it's not just that, but I'm just saying sometimes it's just that, but when they say more, it's foreigner, something, and then you don't get the rest. It's kind of annoying, frustrating. After all this time of learning this language, still not being able to understand more. But I'll get there, right? And compared to before having been to Guangzhou and especially to Beijing, where people from the countryside, Chinese tourists, been flocking the city when I was there, this is a fairly pleasant experience, because back then it was definitely more full on. People were actually walking up to me and be like, "Is your hair real? Your eyes? Are you even human?" They literally said that. So this time it's just pointing out that I'm a foreigner, and that's that, and nobody wants to take a picture with you. Okay, it's been happening to me 3 times, but only when I was like at the beach, right at the beach where all the Chinese tourists are, and usually in a more everyday street scene, nobody would further bother me. And yeah, as soon as you initiate a conversation with them, it's different anyway, because I realize, okay, he's just like, he is human. He's just like another person, and he can talk, I can talk to them, or at least that's the impression I get. That feels so much more pleasant. I guess it's also due to the fact that Xiamen, a city that's been a port open to the rest of the world for the last 150 to almost 200 years now. So people are more used to Western people, I guess. Adds to it, but it makes it feel so much nicer for me, I have to say. Also, of course, I picked the city because it's supposed to be cleaner. It is. For a Chinese city, it's very clean. I have the beach. How great is that? The air is, you can breathe. That's great. You have definitely more environment to enjoy. People, especially here by the beach, you have joggers, people doing sports, especially in the mornings. Also in the city, I mean, you have that cliche is still true. You have those grannies everywhere in the mornings and both also in the evenings, practicing their Tai Chi or some funny dancing moves. Um, so, yeah, I mean, if you just utilize public space for, like, let's say yoga, random example here, people might look, but you're just as weird as anybody else. So that's cool. Also, I mean, in general, I feel like especially after a very recent conversation with somebody telling me how people here are more relaxed and more prone to smile and everything. I think I can second that. I feel like I've definitely come to the right place in this country. I mean, it's not like Australia, but maybe, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can do my part to further Australize this place. Yeah. So, but I can already say, good on you, Xiamen. I already like you, and I'm definitely excited for what's waiting for me here in the next months. Especially now that I feel like things are happening, and yeah, and onto the flat search again, looking for a proper room now, room/flat. I'm gonna commence the teacher training that belongs to the job with English first. Well, start teaching as an English teacher after that month of initial training and after getting my work visa. Yeah, so things are happening, and I'm excited, even though stuff takes some time. So it's cool. So I'm excited. I hope, yeah, you also are, and are keen on hearing more. So stay tuned.